Welcome back to Indian Trace. What are you looking at, right? Well, it could be your day. Because I'm doing a cleaning house. And I'm going to explain that. Everything that you see here, I'm going to explain. Could be yours today. It could be your day on Indian Trace. Doesn't matter whether you've won before or you've got a giveaway. It doesn't matter. Today could be your day. I don't care if it's Archer or Frank or Brian. So many great people out there. Mike. I could go on and on with the names. Cliff, Justin, anybody. It could be your day. Listen, I'm doing a cleaning house because it's time. Now let me explain that and let me just get sidetracked here. This strip right here is not included. We're going to get back to that group. But Rob, these are waiting to get wrapped up in a box for you. Just want you to know what you're looking forward to. Take a look at some of this stuff, and I knew that it had your name on it when I found some of it. Great core. So I just want you to see this. I'm going to try to find a way to get it out the door to you, to get it in boxes, but you know how it is. Just materials, scrapers. And unique stuff. Stuff I knew you'd be just interested in checking out and looking at or working on. Alright, now look here. Everybody has seen this. That's why it's cleaning house. Gone. It's not. I'm not putting anything in there. And more than half of this pottery gone. It's up there. And the scrapers and everything gone. So that box got to stay empty. And the reason for that, I love those rocks right there. Put a shout out to me, Rob. I'm going to try to get them in the mail to you one way or another. Now, it could be your day. Your day giveaway. I don't know what I'll call it. But here's how I make sense of it. There's two great piles. And I'm going to tell you here how you can win this, how you can have it. Two great piles of Eastern North Carolina pottery. Now, I've got another place that I keep pottery that I love, that I don't want to give away. And you know I have another place that I keep artifacts that I don't want to give away. You know, I was reared by some fantastic parents, my mom and dad, generous as can be. They taught me about life and about generosity. I think they opened the door for me to be able to start to study people who poured their life out, such as Gandhi and Mother Teresa, Russell Means, people who made a difference in this world for others. So, those two piles of pottery, today could be your day. Today could be your day. I'm going to put all this in a box. Well, hopefully it doesn't hurt me too bad with the postage, but we're going to make it happen. I put these heartbreakers for quartz because I don't find that much quartz. It's going to be included in the giveaway. And bear with me because we've got three groups right above here. And I separated them for a reason. They all came out of that box you're looking at. So I know now, maybe, if people love the North American Indian and the artifacts, maybe this alone could set up a North Carolina collection for you. There's some great pieces here, and here's how you can win them. Since the quartz, in proportion, is much more rare than the rhyolite that's found here. Look at that little triangle. All you need to do is tell me in comment why you want it. Sounds simple, doesn't it? And then, also, you need to tell me what you're going to do with it. And true to the spirit of the North American Indian, I'll look for a lot of different qualities that I'm not going to say right now in terms of, I sound like a teacher, right? In terms of what I'll be looking for in response, because this is a huge opportunity. Could be your day. Sometimes I'm just moved that way, and why? Look at these pieces. big quartzite, sugar quartz, Guilford, vein quartz, triangle. You know, why am I doing this? Well, listen, I have Site 5, I have the Jump Off, Beaver, the Lookout, Hawk, Plateau, Crystal Beach, all in perfectly ready condition. It's inevitable. That the water will come. Then this all happens again. If I have the opportunity to get out there, you never know. You take it one day at a time. You never know what will happen in our lives to bless us or to limit us, you know. So, living today, these can be yours. I won't turn back on that decision, that's for sure. I put those heartbreakers there because I don't find a whole lot of quartz, and those were going to go around my koi pond, but I'll include those into the set with this. And, of course, the pottery. Taking a little time just to show you. Stir up your appetite. Why? I mean, this is probably hundreds, I don't know, 200 pieces. Why do you want it? What is it to you? What are you going to do with it? Two things. Why do you want it, and what are you going to do with it? Now, I did biggest to smallest. Forgive my focus. Biggest, medium, small. Just pulled them out of that box. It was real simple. The box is empty now. You saw it. And on Indian Trace, I'll probably name it now because it keeps coming back to me strong. Your day. This could be your day. And at the same time, have enough courage to copy this video and send it to a friend. Let them get involved. Let them have an opportunity to get all of this instead of you. Or tell me you're bound to give it to somebody you've been thinking about. Rhyolite's what you're looking at, and these are the big pieces. I want to show you what you're going to get, because if you've been on Indian Trace, you know you're going to get it all. Your day giveaway. It's not often, but it'll build up, and I just will say, well, that's enough. And I did mention those in Site 5, but I mean, I've got Site 3, Notchville, is blown wide open. It's waiting for water. The archaic, the clay pot will be open. Look at these pieces. Waiting for water. Crosslands will be open. Waiting for water. It's just right on the edge of ready. They're trying to get these sweet potatoes in all over the county. Finished with the tobacco. We'll condition that dirt. They'll probably hit Notchville too as well to recondition the dirt where the tobacco was again. They usually do it twice or so after, especially after a real blowout storm, and they have to get the dirt back in order. Medium points, look at this. Is it your day? And I know many people will put a comment, how can I have those? Well, listen, that shows me that a lot of people will watch a video and not listen. Maybe they're watching. All you need to do is tell me why you want them and what you will do with them, because I need to know that you're going to work to have a good home, a good place of representation for these. Look at the small ones. You know what? I pulled out everything that might go in a koi pond except those broken hearters down there that are quartz, because these are all pieces that I just couldn't put in a koi pond for sure. These are all whole, fantastic artifacts. And as I've told you, Rob, just overwhelmed. Overwhelmed. I might call it overwhelmed giveaway. Overwhelming giveaway. See, I'm just working through it right now with you all right here. I just want to give you a really good look at what you can have today. It's just a matter of heart as I pan out. Matter of intention. It's your intention. Look at that. Look at the way that looks. Life is rich. And, you know, Treasure Hunter for Life, he's been silent. And I think it's public knowledge now And we'll take one more look at these. This is what you're going to get. But Treasure Hunt for Life got in a catastrophic accident and was crippled. And he's been working so hard to learn, I think, how to walk again if he will ever walk again. So, tragedies do happen. And many of you out there know and have suffered physical injury, or maybe you can't even be up for the most part of the day, you're in bed. So, you might want these as well, if you can watch. Or you might have somebody you know who you can give them to. And we need to refire the community that represent these artifacts. We know more than many professionals about these sites they come from. If you want these, overwhelming giveaway. But they need to go. More will come in. As God wills. And as the scripture that I really love, or saying, I think John Calvin first said it, but for the grace of God, there go I. And that should be the way it is for you too. These are all free. They're yours. Just tell me why you want these and what you're going to do with them. Thanks for tuning in to Indian Trace. Hope you find out there.